Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine and this is Leah Sees Movies, back again with another episode of Young Justice. Last week was my favorite episode in a while probably, except for some Aqualad abuse. A lot of you reminded me that Martians are very, very weak to fire, it's their kryptonite, etc, etc. But I will say what I said last week. If two of my friends escaped a burning building, I would ask if both of them were okay, regardless of the level of injury. And considering Aqualad literally said neither of us will survive much longer, I think that's a pretty sufficient enough threat to his life to inquire as to his safety. But that's just me. Apparently the team does not work the same way. Interesting story, and I like seeing what the tornadoes can do, even if they seem pretty easily hacked, but whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Let's get started.
Indian tiger print, boys. I told you Hamilton Hill didn't need any superstitious guide to lead us to big game.
Well, if they're poachers, I hope they die. I'm a real hard line stance on that. I'm not gonna get into the morals of it. I would like them to cease. Get them, Shere Khan. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a tiger with a laser defense system, and I was really into it. I'm like, we have Gorilla Grodd. It could not be Grodd. It could be what's his face. There's a lot of super intelligent gorillas. Heavy artillery, love it. Cause there's the other one, right? Or it's like Brainiac or something. It's another super smart gorilla. But I literally was just like, haha, how funny would you? I like when nature fights back. Nailed it. But I guess we're not gonna get two-parters, is what I can pick up from that. There's gonna be some line where it's like, we haven't seen the tornadoes, but we have to gotta keep pushing on. Hamster ball.
Synchronizing.
I feel like if I was in a secret tower that had just been invaded, I would question the giant hamster ball. I love the ball, but they did steal him from the enemy, and now he's a pet.
Sportsmaster revealed the possibility of a mole within the team. In light of last night's attack, Tornado would appear to be the traitor. But whether he betrayed us willingly or was pre-programmed is still...
You knew? That android and his maniac family nearly killed McGann.
I almost said it before. I was about to be like, is he gonna freak out about McGann specifically? And yes.
From what? Knowledge that might have saved our lives?
You almost died.
God, I hope she does next episode, just to make you shut up. I'm now in favor of fridging.
Captain Marvel has volunteered to take the first shift.
They're calling him Marvel?
I have another assignment for this team.
Gotham Mayor attacked by Gorilla? Batman, please! Tell me you're not sending us on this joke of a wild...
They're not built like me, because that sounds like the most fun mission of all time.
Mayor Hill's encounter is only the latest in a series of incidents.
He seems like he sucks.
You and your team will depart.
Glad he lived. Wait, what? That's not what I meant to say. Not glad, unglad.
Your team.
Honestly, if I'm Aqualad, I'm going back underwater. Because screw every single member of this team. Like, first of all, do y'all not get how a mole hunt works? Second of all, didn't even care that I almost died. Continue to not care that I almost died. And now you're blaming me for this?
We'll have a blast. Translation, he blames us for Red Fiasco. Doesn't trust us.
No,
It's a big club.
Alright, I got real excited at the intro of this episode, and now I'm like, this episode's gonna make me very upset, I see. But Leah, they're all teenagers. They react like teenagers, which is mostly ridiculously true. But it's very annoying to watch.
And we'll review mission parameters.
It's recon, we know what to do. Because the Justice League was keeping secrets from us.
Or did you forget that, like you forgot to tell us about the mole?
Like, seriously, you're all so stupid.
Come on, I'll keep you safe.
You're my boyfriend, Connor, not my keeper. Stop behaving like a character from a 70s sitcom.
I just want to protect you.
Well,
Why didn't you stop them? You're supposed to be in charge.
I am.
whose face are you putting fingers in? Honestly, Again, I'm not built for leadership because I promise you I'd leave all of them behind. I don't even care. Connor will probably live. God forbid Miguel walks into a campfire and the rest of you, you're 14, you're grown, handle it. Like, no.
Guess this is where Mayor Hill's monkey business went down. So at least we've confirmed his story, right? Aqualad?
Do you not see that he's like, so what do we do? When did they find Captain Marvel? Because they introduced him like, oh, he's gonna come help. He seems mostly like he's just playing around here, not like he knows what to do. Militarized elephants, hell yeah! These are the elephants Cersei was waiting for. Aww. I thought he was gonna protect the animals, not enslave them. I realized I did just cheer for militarized elephants, but like, that's so cool looking. But don't put shock collars on them. That's not... Princess Mononoke outtakes.
Thought vultures only ate dead meat.
Yeah, these are some very proactive scavengers.
Proactive and supersized. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Cobra venom?
Yeah.
Vulture. Rip. Bet you wish you had someone who could fight underwater. The fact that I know they won't die means I can like be kind of chill about them being in danger because I'm like, maybe we'll learn something today, kids. You realize alligators can walk on land, right? Leave the dogs alone. That elephant has a lot of scars. Like, not like scars like, oh, I got hurt. Just like zombie, like exposed muscle. What in the P.T. Barnum has happened to this elephant?
Sweet! The way you figured out the problem was the collars.
The rest of the team may also be at risk. Team, report status. Miss Martian failed to establish a telepathic link before we split up.
Actually, you let everyone split up before communications were set.
They would not listen.
I guess, but back at the cave, Batman stopped everyone from arguing with one word.
Batman takes command. He has to. For the good of the League.
I feel like that's so much more offensive when you're another adult.
Cool, the tiger! I'll be right back!
That is a child.
Bet you'd like good old Cap to take that nasty collar off you, huh?
If I had superpowers, it's actually what I would use it for. Just like, oh, I can go travel the world and not worry about getting mauled to death.
I need a telepathic link up with the entire team, now.
Link established. Should he really still be giving us orders?
Hey, Kaldur. KF and I were attacked by giant vultures. Of course, since we're moles, you probably think we attacked ourselves.
Superboy, are you online or just pouting?
Busy. Call back later.
I mean, character development, she acknowledges he pouts.
Can we be a team if he doesn't trust us with his secret?
You can't be a team because you guys suck.
We do that. Never.
Enough. Captain Marvel has been captured, and we must act as a team. You all chose me to lead. When the mission is over, if you wish to select a new leader, I will happily step down. But until that time, I am in command here.
Hell yeah! Let's go! Keep this energy forever.
The brain enhancement of this tigre already pays dividends, no? For he has brought us a prize most glorious.
The French. Oh, is he the French guy on the board? Because that's amazing.
It is obvious, Mino.
Mino? Yeah, it's totally him.
As your reactions may be instructive during la procedure.
I'm sorry, French accents are hilarious.
Monsieur Malin, prepare for surgery.
Remember, everyone wear your mask, including the super enhanced gorilla doing surgery.
I'll fly over.
Negatory. The field extends like a dome over the whole compound.
Pylons are insulated, but one good shot could cause a momentary gap.
I see a target.
Then be ready to hit it. Be ready, all of you.
I mean, Alkali just kind of started ripping them up, so.
Now!
Feels like you shouldn't put your off button just on the front of your compound, but that's just me.
Go, Malin. Deal with les intruders.
Intruders. Oh!
This report it is done for me.
Oh. Just a large brain.
I'm told you have the courage of Achilles, Meno. Perhaps you should have asked for his invulnerability instead.
Interesting.
You will suffer for that!
It's the brain!
I can see it's a brain.
Not a brain, the brain!
In the flesh, so to speak.
It's kind of less fun when it's just a gorilla being controlled rather than a super intelligent gorilla. Not as pleasing. What is the rationale for the animals just teaming up? They would just leave.
Thanks. Now, one good turn deserves another.
Why are all their, like, muscles exposed? If it's just a control collar, I guess to make them bigger.
This will not be our Waterloo. Oh, wow.
This just gets better and better. I love this stupid French cranium. This is great. Great content.
Wait, that big weapon thing was a light switch?
I mean, it teleported, so presumably it was a teleporter.
Can I keep him?
Dude, you sure make a habit of collecting strays.
Maybe because he's such a stray himself. Aren't you?
Gross. Move along.
Why did you keep the mole intel a secret?
Because if you just announce there's a... Okay.
The source of the tip was Sportsmaster.
But you had to consider it might be true.
Yes, in which case I did not wish to alert the traitor.
I hate to say it, but makes sense.
Damn. Amazing what happens when you have a conversation.
Aqualad as leader?
Who else can we completely ignore when they're in danger?
See you tomorrow.
You're not coming back with us?
Nah, gotta fly.
Obsessed with him. I hope he's in every episode.
What's wrong with Wolf?
Generic, but acceptable.
Babes, you need a friend. Like, no one on this team is friend-like. Let's actually bring Speedy back. You know what? I'm pro Speedy now. I think we need an adult in the room. Adult used very lightly here.
Well, boy, how'd it go?
Ah, it was so cool! The team's way more fun to hang out with than the league.
I knew
and
it.
Go on these covert ops missions that rock. And I got nabbed by the brain, and I met this tiger, and...
Okay, I'm glad you had fun, sport, but it's getting pretty late.
I'm glad you had fun, sport. How do you get bored listening to that?
Shazam!
Amazing.
Good night, Uncle Dudley.
Good night, Billy.
Please let him on the team. I love him. Okay, that was half fun, half very infuriating. Like, it was fun as in I actually enjoyed the mission. I'm always down for battle animals. I think it's fun. We have a French brain. Like, what about that isn't hilarious? I hope he's a recurring villain. I want him in every single episode. From the thick French accent. I think we can, that's not a French accent. I don't know what that was. We can assume he's the voice on the board. Yeah, so there's like a little bit more world building going on, but I was just so like sucked in by how hilariously like amusing this whole setup is, and how I like I said, I was saying, like, I want more ridiculous villains, and it doesn't always have to be ridiculous like Kite Man. Just ridiculous as in like it's a talking brain and it has a French accent. Like, chef's kiss, beautiful, love that, so stupid. So that I really enjoyed. I don't like Superboy keeps getting pets because it implies he's likable. He's not. And obviously the way the team was going off on Aqualad was super not pleasing to me, but hopefully this is the episode where he learns to stop taking their shit, because I'm sick of it. We're halfway through season 1 and I'm sick of it! So I think, fingers crossed, this is the lesson where he like grows a little, he like asserts himself as a leader and isn't just like, hey guys, I'm trying really hard here, if everyone could be listening and be nice to me. Like, just like yell at them. They're all 13, shut up. Not all of them, but you know, they're babies. It's command. So I'm hoping that this is that. Also, like, that's the first, I said that in the beginning episode, like, what are they gonna do with Captain Marvel? As far as, like, obviously he's a child who's playing in the big leagues because they don't know he's a child. So I'm hoping, like, over time, because they said he volunteered to be the first new rotating Justice League member to watch the team. I hope he just keeps volunteering. They're like, hey, do you want to be like the permanent league nanny? And he's just like, yeah, sure. Except, can I go on the missions with them? This seems really fun. Because even the way he was talking, I really liked, like, writing wise what they did with him, because it was just young enough that if you know who he is, you're like, guys, these are the signs. It's gonna be a blast. Like, he's a kid. But if you don't know, it's just like, I guess he's trying to be relatable. Like, he's trying to do like a how do you do fellow kids kind of situation. And I like that it was just ambiguous enough that, like, it's realistic that the team wouldn't pick up on it, but we are sitting here going, you're ignoring the signs. I mean, it's not the first thing you'd think, to be fair. You're not going to be like, he said blast. I'm sure that means he's a child. But just writing-wise, I really enjoyed that and how they handled him, his character. I like that he comes home and tells about his day and his uncle does not care. And it's apparently just like, blah, blah, you fought with the League, Teen Titans, or whatever. There are gorillas? Okay, sure. Go to bed. Like, how are you bored by that? That is the best day at the office talk ever. This was like a kind of disappointing follow-up to last episode, as in it frustrated me. Like, all the things that were frustrating me team-wise, they just ramped it up this one, so that was annoying. But I did have a lot of fun with this episode and with the mission, so I want to get back to those. I did see Black Canary in the background of a shot. I'm like, bring her back for training, please. And I no longer, like, my big theory was always, you know, the cave invasion, and we got that. And Cheshire was her sister, we got that. So I'm like, I don't know if I have any, like, major predictions going forward. It seems like we're pretty quickly filling out who's on the Board of Light, so I assume the next few episodes are just going to kind of continue on that path, and then maybe like 2 or 3 episodes before the finale we're going to get some big inciting incident. I'm curious if they're going to add anyone to the team, because I did not forget Bumblebee. She's there. She's, you know, being a cheerleader at the school, so I'm curious if /1 she'll be integrated, or if /1 she'll, like, get her, you know, powers. I don't know, I feel like I'm flying kind of blind. I have some loose expectations, but no concrete theories for the rest of the season. So I think that's all my thoughts on this episode. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, etc., all that stuff. If you are doing that, thank you very much. If you don't want to do any of that, but you still watched the end of this video, I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on the Bird app at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!